Welcome you all students. I come up with fresh question from projection of points. Mark the projectors of the following points on a common reference line, keeping the projectors 35 mm apart. Case A, it is given as point A is 30 mm above HP and 45 mm in front of VP. B, point B lying on HP and 50 mm in front of VP. Case C, it is given as point C lying on VP and 55 mm above HP. And last condition, point D lying on HP and VP. So for this we are going to have the front view and the top view, right? So as far as this question concerns, we have 4 cases, right? And it is mentioned in the question, take the points projection on the common reference line, okay, common reference line. So take the horizontal line first of all, common to all the conditions. So this is our reference line XY, okay, above the reference line VP and below it is horizontal plane. As far as the first angle projection concerned, above the reference line always VP and below the reference line HP, right? So let me concentrate on the first condition. So for that, to understand the in better way, just do the rough work. Have the first quadrant. So you get the quadrant like this, okay. Point A is 30 mm above HP and 45 mm in front of VP. So point A, if I keep the point A which is above HP with 30 mm, above HP, something like this, it is with 30 mm, right, and in front of VP from the vertical plane, this is the vertical plane, this is the horizontal plane. From the vertical plane, it is just like this. Distance from the vertical plane mentioned as 45, okay, 45. So if you have the projection for the front view, the observer position will be something like this, right? So it will be captured on the VP, right, throws the image over a plane. So just perpendicular to the VP, it happens something like this. So this would be your front view, A dash. And what about the top view? You look from this top, not to get the top view, what happens? The projectors just goes perpendicular to the horizontal plane. So this is the A, okay. So this is the pictorial view. As far as our presentation concerned, we have to convert it into 2D. So what we do is just rotate the horizontal plane through 90 degree, okay, so that we know the things. It comes like this, am I right? It comes like this, so that the position of the A will be something like this. Here it comes, A, okay. If you take the measurement of A from the reference line, if you take it, this is a horizontal plane which is stand, right? So this horizontal measurement will be capturing from the where? From the reference line to this A. That means this will be your 45. This would be your 45. So how will you capture in this common reference line? So for that, just go for a 90 degree line with a very thin 2H pencil. This is a 90 degree line to the XY, and above the reference line 30 mm you can place the A dash. So from here measure 30 mm. So approximately here you can do the 30 mm. So this is your A dash, right? So what about the A from the reference line, which is 45 mm. So measure from the reference line 45 mm. So it comes like this approximately. So this is our A, okay. So this is with the measurement 30 above the line you have to mention the dimension, and here this A is with 45, right? So make the filled arrow at both ends and right above the line as 45. Here this line concern, it should be very thin, only this dot should be a dark one. With a HB pencil or H pencil you can make a dark one. Okay. Now just concentrate on the second case, point B, which is lying on HP and 50 mm in front of VP. So take the rough diagram. Take the rough diagram. Let's draw the what? Quadrant. So this is the first quadrant. Like this you get it. Okay. So VP, and this is a horizontal plane, HP. Try to locate it. Point B lying on HP. So somewhere in this horizontal plane it gonna lie, and in front of VP with 50 mm. In front of VP with 50 mm. So from the VP I going to take 50 mm, something like this, right? And I going to mark it. So it is just on HP. So where it has to capture, somewhere on the HP. So this measurement we can take as how much? 45 mm in front. Sorry, 50 mm in front. 50 mm in front. Okay. Now see, the point B, capital B, is in front of VP with 50 mm, and just it is on HP, right? So if you are getting the front view, observer position will be here. If you look at the object, it traces the projection on the VP in the reference line. That is very important. It traces in the reference line. So this would become your B dash since it is a front view. What about the top view? Top view, just it remains in the same position of capital B. So this would become your top view B, since it is a top view, and since it is just lying on the HP, when you are looking from the top 90 degree to the particular point, so it remains in the same spot, right? So for which we are going to take it on the common reference line. So the same principle, we have to rotate it into 90 degree. Okay, so what happens? This horizontal plane will comes like this when it is rotated to 90 degree. And think about this, B comes to the position along with the horizontal plane. It gonna trace the things. This is a HP now, new HP. So this would be your new B point, top view, right? So what about this height? What about this height from B dash to B? Think about this. How much? Which is 50. Am I right? Horizontal distance is 50. We are just tilting the horizontal plane. So it's gonna trace the same 50 when having the point B from the projector of B dash. Since it is a horizontal plane, the horizontal measurement will be captured here. Fine. So here it is mentioned, common reference line, keeping the projector, this is the important one, keeping the projector 35 mm apart. So this is the first projector. Okay. So from this just measure 35 mm. Measure 35 mm. No need to keep point. Just have a marking and go for a projector line, something like this, which should be 90 degree to your HY. And now just it is on the reference line HY B dash, right? So in the HY line you take the point which is your B dash. What about the B, top view measurement, which is 50. So from the reference line measure 50. So since it is a 45, it will be somewhat higher. So I am making the point here. This is your B, this is your B dash, sorry, B, top view, right? This is your B. So just take off all the remaining lines so that it will be looking better. And give the markings for the dimension. Take the dimension line like this with the filled arrows and write above the line what 50. Right, 50. What about the next condition? Third one. Point C lying on VP and 55 mm above HP. So same work we have to do it. Same work you have to do it. So take the first quadrant like this. Like this. Go for a rough sketch of the quadrants. This is VP and this is HP. What about the position for the third case? Lying on VP. Somewhere in the VP it gonna lie. Somewhere in the VP it gonna lie. And 55 mm above HP. Right? So 55 mm above HP. So I going to take this is a point C. Now see, it is with a measurement 55 above HP and it is on VP. Can you able to understand the position? Yes. Right. So this is the position. So now just take the front view. Take the front view. So what happens when you are having the look? It will be remains in the same space, right? Same spot since it is on VP. What about the top view? What about the top view? It traces out something like this. Since the projection of the C is thrown to the plane HP and since the position is on VP, just it throw on the reference line XY, okay, perpendicular to the plane HP. So somewhere here you will get the spot C. Okay, so now try to rotate it in order to capture in the common reference line. So you have to rotate it into 90 degree. So see, any projection, is it making in the HP plane? No, right? So there is no confusion. Everything just going to capture above the reference line. So take as it is. So for that you have to maintain 45 mm between the projectors, right? So it should be maintained. So from this point B dash, take 35 mm and make a markings and go for a projector perpendicular to HY and measure 55 mm. 55 mm. So if you measure it somewhere here, you get the point which is C dash, okay, C dash, and in the reference line HY you got the small c which is a top view. Edges of line can be rubbed off. Give the dimensions. So you get like this. Fill the arrows should be used at both the ends. Okay. So right above the line 55. Above the line 55. What about the last condition D? Point D lying on HP and on VP, right? So for that I'm going to use the same diagram, right? So fine. So this is our point. This is our reference line XY. So if I want to place for this condition, I can place it somewhere here on the reference line HY because there is no measurement for HP. There it is not mentioned how much it is vertically placed and how much it is in front of it, right? It is just on HP and on VP. If your condition is like this, how to place just on the HY line, commonly how to place, right? It is on HY, on VP and on HP. So commonly how to place the point, something like this. So this is your point D position, and if you look the trace for the front view and from the top view, if you get the trace, what happens? It poses the same position since it is on XY. So this is your D dash, and the same place here I am noting down the D. It is so easy. Just have the measurement of 35 mm from the projector of C. Mark it. Okay. It is just on XY line. So on this particular place, have a point. Okay, and note as D dash and D. Okay. So almost our work is done. The in between lines of the projectors we have maintained as 35 mm. That measurement should be captured in your profile. So anywhere on the profile you can take the dimension line and you can make the arrows with the filled one and right above it 35. Then what about the note? How to capture all dimensions are in mm. So take the guidelines here, take the guidelines and write all dimensions, or in mm. What about this scale? Yes, 1:1, right? Since we didn't use the reduced or enlarged scale, we have captured as it is in the question, we have captured the measurement. So make as a scale 1:1. Okay, fine. I hope you understood how to work with the projections of point when you are having the different cases like this. You had a better understanding how to convert it and how to work with it. Thank you so much.